Hey guys, it's Go from Eamon14 on Legend of Mushroom here, and I'm here with the video today to showcase the Worldly Snare skill from the Family Brawl shop. I saved 12,000 plus Family Brawl points over a period of about 2.5 weeks to be able to purchase this skill. And I'm making this video today to kind of, showcase whether or not this skill is worth it really right now in the game. Is it better for you to focus on the red soul selection? If you're a mage, I would probably focus on the star array no matter what. Every mage that I've heard that has got this skill has nothing but good things to say about it. It's ridiculous. You're getting your skill crit damage that you cannot get from a soul. You cannot get from your prayer. But if you're an archer, you're a warrior, this is more for you. Is this Worldly Snare skill really worth it? The Dragonic Resonance, in particular, the use of this is against the Martial class, and it's probably going to really pop off in the Mage, like Dark Lord or Prophet versus Martial matchup in late game PvP. So, let's go ahead and showcase it in a couple of fights. We have it right here, and it does 5,413% damage. It increases crit rate by 10%, and it gives you 3% crit damage for every 1% crit rate that you have. And it lasts for 5 seconds, which you can extend with this relic, the Stellar Statue. So we're going to go ahead and equip that while we test it out. Doesn't look like it went on that time, so let's fix it. Whoops. Let's fix it here. I think I clicked enhance instead of equipped. Oh god. Anyway, we got it on now, okay? So we got our proper relic. We have the Worldly Snare on. Let's test it on Jerkane here, number 6. The fight's pretty close. I feel like that fight would have been easier with Easy Breezy. Let's do a couple fights, and then I will go back to what I was using for PvP before when I showcased my account in the Sleeper Build 101 video. We will test and see, how it's holding up compared to that. Let's try Sister Fister. He's at 2.4 million above me. It's going to be a difficult fight. These are the ones I like. I mean, if it's going to work here, then it's going to work on anyone around my power level, right? Let's give it a shot. It's a close one. Let's go ahead and disarm to try to get a little bit more cooldown. And he's got it. So I'm pretty sure that I would win this with Easy Breezy. We'll go ahead and do one more fight. Let's try it against... Let's try Shafty here at about 15.1 million also. And let's see how it holds up in these fights that I feel like they're difficult, but they're secured when I use Easy Breezy. I use Easy Breezy to kind of overcome that power difference. They have more power than me for a reason. If I reduce that attack a little bit, it allows me to survive more and get more counters off. And that can usually, clutch for the win. This is not looking good. So, we have one fight that was way closer, with Jerkane. We have one fight that was too close, I think. You have Sister Fister that I think I really should beat with Easy Breezy. We're going to try it just in a second. And Shafty, I also feel like these are not easy fights. but with Easy Breezy, I can win these. So let's switch our relic to the boost the effects of Easy Breezy by 30%. We're actually using a 50% effect increase on Worldly Snare. So we're going to drop that to 30% on the effects of Easy Breezy, since we're going to give up our Worldly Snare. And let's go fight the same people with the same build, skill build that I used in my Sleeper Build 101 video. So already, I mean, the damage that I'm taking is a lot less burst being done to me. It was still fairly close. He's been putting in work, but I do feel like that was pretty similar, really. Maybe Easy Breezy was slightly better, which is unfortunate because, you know, you're dealing with a skill that took 2.5 weeks to get. And Easy Breezy, you're going to get very quickly in the game. It's very easy to upgrade. See, the damage being done to me when I use Easy Breezy is very insignificant, right? I mean, they kind of really have to just shoot, and it doesn't ever do that much. So this is a win where I lost with Worldly Snare. So that's about even on the Dracane fight, in Easy Breezy's favor on the Sister Fister fight. Now we have Shafty to finish this comparison up, and we will see which skill holds up relatively better in PvP situations. Here I'm still taking quite a bit of damage. This is not an easy fight by any means. We're looking at a 2.4 million difference. But like I said, I really like Easy Breezy in these situations because it allows me to overcome a little bit of that power difference. It allows me to extend the fight. If I can get my clone off, I can probably win. And I won with Easy Breezy. So that's even on the first fight with Dracane. In Easy Breezy's favor with Sister Fister, and in Easy Breezy's favor with the Shafty fight. So, you know, my general conclusions, you know, it looks really cool. The skill looks great. And, you know, the effect seems to be a lot better than Easy Breezy. And, of course, you know, we're looking with power difference fights. You know, it could be when I'm fighting someone closer to my power level or under me, then Worldly Snares could make the fight faster. It could make me look stronger in certain situations. But in these unfair fights, it's definitely not really functioning like I hoped, right? In my opinion, as a warrior, maybe I would have got more value from choosing a red soul selector, getting the crit damage soul, red soul, or the attack red soul. I think would have been a better option for me personally. You can go ahead and choose for yourself. Use your own discretion. I provided this video. I figured I'd go ahead and bite the bullet on it. I've had my mind kind of set on what's this skill like. I don't plan to play a mage, even though it's good. So really, this was the only skill that was in the Family Brawl shop that I was really interested in as a warrior. And generally, I'm not very impressed, right? I mean, it was outclassed by an epic skill that you get very early in the game. And so, you know, it's pretty unfortunate that, you know, I waited 2.5 weeks to get this. But this is why I made this video. You know, I wanted to showcase, is this worth it or not? And what I'm seeing here is that this is going to give you more damage. I mean, that's undoubtable that, you are going to get more damage from this than you will from Easy Breezy. The difference is that this is far more RNG. Even at almost 50% crit, there's no guarantee that, that is going to crit all the time, or that I'm going to get that damage increase from the crit damage all the time. Whereas every time I use Easy Breezy, it is a guarantee reduction on the enemy attack. Every single time I use it. So that seems to be why I'm winning these fights with Easy Breezy, an epic skill, rather than with the Worldly Snare. My opinion is, pass on this one. Go for your red soul selection. Get your attack red soul. Get your combo damage red soul. Get your crit damage red soul. Go for something that is going to give you a big power leap, because this skill is not it. I appreciate your guys' time today. Thank you for watching my video. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask in the comments. And thank you very much for watching once again, guys. I'll see you next time.